Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Lauren's Take. As you see, Amber is here with us again. She has another Disney shirt on.
Monsters University.
Yes, we are continuing the series that we put out the first video yesterday, even though we filmed it back at the end of December last year.
A long time ago.
Life happens, but we are moving forward. We are continuing on our series of ranking Disney characters because why not? Mm-hmm. And today, as you can read from the title, we are going to be ranking the Disney princes.
Woo!
Yes. Now, again, similar to the princesses, some of these characters aren't technically Disney princes, but because they fit into the male category and they are, main characters of sorts, we decided to just add them all up in the Disney princes, though I would say majority of them are princes.
Yeah.
In general. But anyway, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and let's get into it.
And like the video.
Yeah. All right. So we are using the exact same rating scale as we did last time. Amber, quick synopsis of everything for those who didn't watch the first video.
Oh, so the first video, basically, we got majority Disney princesses, and we put them in one of the 5 categories. So our first category was top Disney tier. These were the superior characters. Nobody's touching them. Then our next category was excellent. They're almost there. They're so close to being superior. Then our third category was good. Great characters, but we feel like they still need a little more development.
Yes.
And then our fourth category, this is kind of getting kind of low now. This is the okay, meh, they didn't stand out to us. And then our last category is no, just no. These are the characters we truly question why Disney even created them.
But anyway, so we're just going to keep going with that. Yeah. I think Amber summed that up perfectly. I mean, she came up with most of it. And but yeah, we're just going to start right into it. Let's go. All right, now we are about to go right in. Let's kind of start the opposite way than we did last time. Last time we just started with our fave and, move from there.
Yeah.
But now we're going to start, we don't have to start from the bottom, but we could start from the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's start from the bottom of this.
Bottom row. Yeah.
Let's start with bottom row. So let's start with Prince Florian from Snow White. Amber, how are you feeling about him?
No. Just no.
Oh, wow. Oh, gosh, guys. We're already starting here. We're already starting here.
Florian is so weak. All he did was kiss a girl without her consent. He's at least 10 years older than her. I really question Disney judgment with this character. So I think Snow White was also in No Just No.
Yes, she was.
So they're a pair made in the No Just No category.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well... yeah. Okay. Let's move around. Let's go to Prince Eric, shall we? Okay. Prince Eric.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're going to Prince Eric.
Okay. So Eric, did he stand out to you?
As a young girl, loved Eric. He was my man. Like I loved that man. And then I was introduced to Prince Naveen. And, life changed from there. And then I was introduced to Aladdin, So, Eric, nowadays, he's not really doing it for me. He's just kind of there. He's not horrible. He's definitely not no, but...
You know what's interesting? I've never really liked Eric.
You never liked Eric?
I've just never connected with him like that. I always thought he was just kind of there, like, okay. I felt like Little Mermaid could have just been by herself.
Stop.
Like, I feel like Ariel could have learned everything that she needed to know without a love interest. And he wasn't up to par, so...
You don't think she should have lost her voice over this man?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, that means Eric goes over into the okay, meh, didn't stand out to us category. Because, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Moving right along. Next, let's go from the top row. Let's do Hercules.
Hercules.
Yes.
Now, Hercules is a pretty decent character. He does get development, I would say, from the beginning to the end of the movie. So that means we're already above good. But is he top Disney tier?
I don't know.
I don't think
Here's how I feel about Hercules. I literally just rewatched the movie, started on When did I start it? No, I watched the whole thing yesterday, I think. And no, I watched the whole thing Monday.
Okay.
Yes. Watched the whole thing Monday, and I remember loving Hercules. I love Hercules anyway. But I think he would be top Disney tier if only he wasn't shallow. He's a little shallow.
He is shallow.
And with our other character, when we get to the other almost there person, like, it's, again, because the character's shallow. Like, I think it's just, like, if you weren't shallow, you probably would be top Disney tier. But before that, we're going to put him in almost
Again,
there.
we need to see a drastic change. So
Yes.
even if they start off shallow, but they make, like, a huge change, like they're seeing beyond just the materialistic things, that's when you get to top Disney tier.
Literally. So, yes. So, he is an excellent almost there category. All right, next. Shall we go back to the bottom?
Yeah. Let's get Tarzan out the way.
Tarzan. Yeah, Tarzan.
Yeah. You know,
Tony Goldwyn.
I like Tarzan. I've liked it ever since I was a kid, like the movie, and I've loved his character ever since I was a kid. The only thing I ding him for is being with Jane, because I feel like I would be a better fit. But we didn't have Jane in the other category.
Oh, we didn't. Sorry, Jane.
I think that shows our answer to her. But anyway, I do like Tarzan because I think he saves his family. You know, he has to fight off a lot of people, a lot of bad people. And he's just trying to do right.
He's kind of...
However, compared to the other characters in here, he's just kind of forgettable. You know, I know that's really harsh. But he's just... You know, it's just like a random time when people are like, oh yeah, Tarzan. But it's not like, oh yeah, Tarzan.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? No one drools over Tarzan.
That's fair. That's fair. I feel like Tarzan is just kind of... You're right. He is just kind of there. But he's good enough that he's not in the meh category.
Yeah. And I mean, like, he doesn't have, like... a lot of changes to him. He's still pretty one note.
He is pretty one note. So, I mean, I think... Even though it sounded like we were shading him a lot, I think he's still pretty good. So let's put him over in the good category.
Yeah.
You know? Let's do that. All right. Cool.
Yeah, that looks good.
Next. Okay. So we already got 4 characters selected. Ooh. All right. Who should we go to next? Beast?
Yeah, let's get Beast over with.
Let's get Beast out of the way.
Some of you may be a little surprised about this one. Listen, we love the Beast. We love him down. But, like... character-wise, it's giving controlling, you know, don't eat with me, you don't eat at all. We're kind of moving away from guys like that.
Yeah.
It's just very toxic, and, he changes, kind of. But the thing is, then it's kind of like we can't even like the Beast because he changes to Adam, but no one likes Adam.
Stop.
So it's in that weird predicament.
Why does no one like Adam? I like Adam in the animated.
I think I want to change this.
She's going to switch it. Oh, y'all, we already have this kind of predestined.
Yeah. But it doesn't feel right in my spirit to put Beast in okay. I think he deserves good. Because I think we've both had a phase where we've loved Beast.
Yes.
You know, like, I think you've had him as your wallpaper before, literally that picture. When? You remember when you had Beast as your wallpaper? You did. You may not remember it, but I do. And, I think this makes more sense for him. Like, he needs a little more development.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be a lie if we said, oh, he doesn't stand out to us.
Right, because I think, especially when he transitions, like, in the middle of the movie, like, during something there, and then through the end of the movie, like, he redeems himself. He tries to do better. He was like, I was wrong. And Belle tries to bring that out of him. So, you know, I think that's fair.
That seems more fair.
That's more fair, yeah. Okay. Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Kristoff.
Okay, Kristoff.
I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put him in good. I mean, I think
he's good.
He sticks.
We don't even have to. He does help out, and I can really tell that he loves our girl Anna.
Yes.
But like, that's it. And like, he was raised by like the little
troll people.
But that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, he is kind of like, he's a good character, He doesn't do anything problematic.
Yeah.
He's chill.
He's chill. He's just kind of there.
He's just kind of there. You know, especially in Frozen 2. I feel like, you know that moment in Always Be My Maybe where Randall Park's character, he's like, oh, can I be the guy that carries your purse for you? Like, he is that guy. Mm-hmm. Which is good. But it's not great and it's not horrible. It's just good.
Yeah. Because I think he's better than Florian and Eric. But is he better than Hercules?
No, he's not. We answered that for you. He's not. Mm-hmm. So, yes. I think good is good for Kristoff.
You might get some heat for that one.
I think that category is perfect for Kristoff.
I don't know. From what I've seen on TikTok, I think people really like Kristoff.
Because he's just a supportive man?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he disses Anna at
first. Maybe I need to watch Frozen again.
Nah, it's very fresh in my mind. I don't think I need to. I personally, again, this is Amber and I's opinions. This is not based off of fact. It's based off of our opinion. So, you know. All right. If you disagree with us, say it in the comments.
Let's move on.
All right, let's move on.
Let's get Philip out the way.
Philip. Here we are. I was about to use charming, but.
You know, Philip's good.
He's good. Okay.
He slays a whole dragon for Aurora. Mm-hmm. I think, is he higher than where we put Aurora? I think he is.
Because I think we put Aurora in. Okay. Meh.
Yeah.
You know.
So, yeah, I do like Philip because, like, from the get-go, from the beginning of the movie, you know, he was looking at Aurora and was like, is she going to be my future wife?
Don't know about that.
Like, he already built some character, which I don't think we've seen a lot, especially in the classic Disney princess, like compared to Charming. So, I think or Charming and Florian. So, I think he's the best out of those three.
100%.
Because, I feel like he does the most. Like, he's like, I'm going to save my girl. I don't care what I have to do. I'm going to slay Maleficent. This whole dragon, never really done it before. Because sometimes I just have a sword to make me look good. But you know what? I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He gets brownie points for that.
Yeah, brownie points. Turn up. All right. Let's move on. Oh, my gosh. We don't have any guy in top Disney tier yet.
Interesting.
That's crazy. You know?
Let's do Milo.
You know, I was going to say Milo too. Yeah. Yes, Milo Thatch. Atlantis Lost Empire. If you haven't watched it, where you been?
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably haven't even seen Atlantis, which is a sad thing. But we highly recommend it. We've been down for Milo for a long time. And he deserves it. And once you see the movie, you will understand why.
Yep.
If they ever do make a live action, I will be there front row to see it.
That's interesting. I don't know if they'll do a live action.
I don't know. I mean, they could. It's possible. Mm-hmm. Because, like, all of the visual effects you can make.
True.
You know. And, but yeah, I think Milo was top Disney tier.
Top Disney tier! I agree.
Because he's himself.
He's himself. He's such a nerd. And he's so cute. And he's so sweet. And he is, like, he never allows, like... You know, the whole point in Atlantis is, like, he comes for everybody because he's like, y'all really about money over these people. Mm-hmm. Like, he's always been that type of person. And he genuinely is about just, like, he's such a nerd. He loves what he does. Mm-hmm. And he's passionate about what he does. Stand him for that. We love that he's about the people. Stand him for that. He's also all about Kita as soon as he meets her. Yeah. That's why we are all with him.
And Milo and Kita are both in top Disney tier.
Yes.
As they should be.
As they should be. So, yes, Milo, congrats, sir. Yes. You are our first prince in top Disney tier.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. Next. Oh, wow. We're dwindling down, Amber. We're dwindling down.
Let's get John Smith out the way.
Let's go to John Smith. No, just no.
Is there anything else to say?
No.
He doesn't even end up with Pocahontas in real life. In real life, he was probably worse. Yeah, I'll give him this. He did have development. Compared to where he was in the beginning to the end.
I think Pocahontas had to sing Colors of the Wind for him to get
Yeah, it took him a little bit to get there. But he did have some development. It's just... The whole colonizer thing is just immediately no.
It's not working. No. Mm-hmm. I feel like if anyone even tried to give him more than no, just no, I would actually question your judgment.
The reason why we don't have John Roth, because technically he would be the Disney prince because Pocahontas and him did get married. But it's because we're just doing, like, no sequels. Like, it's just purely based off the first movie.
True. And, you know, again, John Smith, again, I would question you as a person if you're like, no, he deserves to be in, like, good. Because, no, the fact alone that he's a colonizer, no.
Yeah.
Just no.
Yeah.
But moving on. Let's go to Robert.
Let's get Robert. Yes. Robert,
I'm Dr. McDreamy.
Robert, he's slaying the game. Enchanted itself. You saw our last video. You saw me fangirling. I'm about to fangirl once more. Robert, he's everything. You know, he is 100% down for our girl Giselle. It took him a little bit. What I loved about Robert is that he also had the growth that he needed and development, and a lot of it was intertwined with Giselle, and then some of it was not involved with Giselle. So, because at first he was kind of like, it was like grumpy ex Sunshine. Yes. And then he kind of like started warming up more to her, and I think How Does She Know really helped him. Like, okay, wait, maybe I can be a little more.
Wait, what is this
How
song?
Does She Know? Oh,
it's
how
really
does she know that you love her?
I thought it was a different title.
No. So, yeah, I think
how you know. That's what it is.
That's how, yeah, same difference. So, I think he belongs in Top Disney.
I think he does too. Yeah. He's just,
What? I'm gonna have to watch this movie tonight. But
stop.
Think of that scene in the end of the movie where they're at the ball and he's singing. Oh,
that moment alone, y'all. Oh,
yeah.
When I remember watching that as a little girl, I remember watching Enchanted for the first time. And I remember watching it with our mom. It was Amber and I, little girls, with our mom. And I think it was Easter, LOL. And we watched it, and we were just like, just in awe. But I think as teenagers and young adults now, like, we look at it and we're like, oh my gosh, this man, he's perfection.
Yep.
Giselle deserves this. And that's why they're both in Top Disney tier. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get Charming out the way.
Let's go to Charming.
Before we move on to the big four.
Yes. Yes.
Charming.
Let me stop.
Meh.
He's a meh.
It's meh.
He's a meh.
I feel like him and Florian are like the same person, just in different fonts. He just...
Well, it's interesting, though, that we say Charming is in meh when Florian's in no just no.
I think Charming is better because at least he actually did something. Like, he was actually actively looking for Cinderella. And like, he was like, come hell or high water, I will find this woman. Mm-hmm. And, like, he went to every village town, you know, every house. And he was trying on that shoe. He was like, I'm not going anywhere till I find this woman.
No, wait. Charming didn't do that.
Cinderella?
We're thinking of... Aren't we thinking of Paolo?
No, because, well, same difference. They still went around. I mean, I think
it's
implied.
But his guy went.
Why did we add that for his version of French Charming?
Because this is, like, specific Disney. I mean, it is Disney. Y'all better be glad Paolo Montalban's Charming in this Roger Hammerstein Cinderella 1990-something one. That one with Brandy and Whitney Houston. He will blow y'all all out the water. And maybe except Naveen. Yeah. But, like...
Everyone, yeah. Well, okay. So, again, I think it's just implied that he did go looking to find the person who fit the shoe. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why he's a step up from Florian.
Yeah, and at least he didn't kiss her against her will.
Yeah. Well...
I mean, story...
Yeah, because they were married by the time they kissed.
Yes. So, yeah, shout out. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. All right, we're in our main four. The reason we say main four is because these four are literally our favorites male Disney characters. Like, they are our top favorite, I think, for both of us. So, yeah. So, which one do we want to go to first?
Let's get Aladdin.
Let's go to Aladdin.
I know. Okay, we may really break a lot of hearts here. But hear us out. It's not that we don't love Aladdin. We do. Like... desperately, wholeheartedly, since we were young. But our man Aladdin, he got some issues. He lie a little bit. He lie a lot, and he likes to lie about who he actually is. To us, that's a little problematic.
It's a little rough up.
You know, because we want these princes to be, you know, close to perfect. But, of course, all of these princes have some issues. But I feel like Aladdin, he had a lot of them. And, like, it took him a while for him to actually get it. Like, you just need to be yourself. Jasmine is going to love you regardless.
Because she loved you at your worst in the first place.
Yeah, because we get it. He had a lot of insecurity, but there's just this one part in Aladdin that frustrates me so much. It's when Jasmine pretty much figures him out when they're like sitting down and after a whole new world and they're watching the fireworks, and she's like, "Oh, you know, where's Abu or something?" He's like, "Oh no, he wouldn't be here," and then she's like. And like he could have come clean right there. Like I understand it's a movie and they needed to add some drama, but that just frustrates me so much because I'm like, dude, you could have ended it right there. You could have been like, okay, you're right. I am just a street rat, but you know he didn't. He was like, nah. You know I'm still a prince. So
it made up an even bigger lie.
Right.
Like it was just like, dude. And then when they finally find out that he's been lying, it's of course Jafar that it reveals
right.
it.
He doesn't even say it himself. Like
and
Jafar
he's like, Jasmine, I'm
to.
sorry. I'm like, no, you can't be sorry at this point.
So,
like.
and
the fact that he only does it genuinely because he's like, well, Jasmine's not going to love me either way. I think at least in the live action, even though we're not connecting the live action, at least in the live action, he acknowledges that he genuinely can't get married to her. They don't talk enough about that in the animated to me. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like in the live action, you're like, okay, so that's why he's doing it. But it's also like, dude.
Yeah.
Because she's shown that she likes you regardless.
So that's why we're putting Aladdin in excellent, almost there.
Yes. But again, he's in our top 4 faves.
That's still high.
That's high. So let's move on to...
Let's do Shang.
Li Shang.
Yeah. Shang.
Love you, man.
I'm down bad for Shang.
You've
Mulan,
been down bad for Shang for years, y'all.
Mulan, she knew something was right with him. And if our girl Mulan deserved anybody, it would be Shang. Some ways he doesn't even deserve her.
Stop. No. I think you're going too far with that.
You don't think that in some way, like 5% in your mind, that Shang does not deserve Mulan?
No, I don't think it's a situation in which Mulan barely deserves him.
No, I didn't say that.
No, you did. That's why I was like...
what I meant to say is Shang doesn't deserve Mulan.
Oh.
Yeah, like Mulan is killing the game.
Okay,
like,
I was about to say, I'm like...
she almost needs to step up from Shang.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. That's why he's still top Disney tier.
He's top Disney tier.
Once he got out of his own head, his own misogynistic thinkings... he was like, dang, I really love Mulan. And, like, she just saved China for, like, all of us. And we didn't believe her for a long time. She's a really good fighter.
And he saved her life.
Yeah, he did. Because, like, he could have, when they found out that Mulan was a woman. But he was like, nah, move out. So, yeah.
I said, move out. And I was like,
okay, please stop. And that's why he's top Disney tier.
Yes. Okay. Final two.
Let's do Eugene.
I'll make him a little bigger.
Is this even a question? Top Disney tier.
All day long. Now, you probably noticed Eugene is higher than Rapunzel. Mainly because he's the one who saves the day.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
I mean, like, and I think he was able to save Rapunzel when she couldn't save herself.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, because he was like, girl, no, this Mother Gothel, she ain't nothing but a lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to save you from her. Mm-hmm. And he was like, cut off that hair.
Yes.
And I was like, slay. That was such a power move and so hot of him. When he was just stabbed. He was dying. And he was still thinking about saving her.
The way you put that, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
The way you put that. Ooh.
So that's why no questions asked.
Yes.
Eugene.
And he had a serious redemption arc. Like he had a serious, like at the beginning you're just like, who is this man?
You
like
went
he's
from
so conceited.
Flynn Rider to Eugene Fitzherbert.
Literally.
What's
Literally.
more development than that?
I know. And I think that, and Rapunzel brought that out of him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Now to our ultimate fave.
Last, definitely not least.
Woo, woo.
Yeah, let's think.
We
of
saved the
yeah.
best for last.
Thank you, babe, so much.
Because, yes.
Again, is this even a question? These are the only words that come to mind when I think of Naveen. Because Tiana, she is my Evangeline. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to know. If you still haven't seen Princess and the Frog, I doubt it you've made it this far in the video if you haven't. But if you have not,
What are you doing with your
where
life?
have you been?
We give you permission to pause this video, go watch it, come back.
Yeah. So those people who haven't seen it, you're probably back from watching it. There's no question. He is, if not one of the best male characters in the entire Disney universe. He's just it. He is the prince to be.
And I think the line that's coming to mind for me is, when Tiana is like, I love you, you're like, I love you, Naveen. And he's like, warts and all.
Aww.
And she's like, warts and all. And I'm
And
like,
also, I gotta put out a thing for Almost There, like the Twisted Tale, Princess and the Frog. That book also made me fall in love with Naveen 1,000 times again. So if you haven't read that, go check it out.
I think, again, with Naveen, is the fact that he, even more so than I think any of these other princes, I think Shane comes close. He is so about Tiana. Like, if you look at any picture, once they become human again, this man, if Tiana's in the room, his eyes are on her.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the clip art for the Tiana's Bayou Adventure that's coming to Walt Disney World and Disneyland in 2024, I think Disneyland is coming in 2024 too, but I know Walt Disney World is. The dude is literally staring at our girl.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
That's love. That's love. Period.
so we gonna move him right on over to Adopt Disney tier because
Woo.
yes.
All right. I think that completes our top Disney princess rankings.
Yeah.
All of these characters are great. These are the characters we all think of when we think of Disney.
Yes.
So no shade to any of them. We love them
Except
all.
John Smith.
Yeah, we hate you. But everyone else, you're great. We love you. Always appreciate seeing you in the parks as well. I mean, you don't really see a lot of them in the parks.
Literally.
That's the unfortunate thing. But for the ones we do see, we enjoy you.
True.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Well, that concludes this video, the part 2 of our ranking Disney characters because why not series. Amber, how you feeling? We're halfway through.
Good. This one was good. I like this one.
This one was fun. I'm actually, we moved a character from our original standing
Never
on our
happened before.
Never happened before. I mean, we've done one other video, but anyway, it is a thing. Next up on the agenda, sidekicks.
Ooh.
Disney sidekicks. And we got a ton of them. Like, looking at our list, like, dang. Like, I forgot. We have a ton of sidekicks in the Disney World. But, yes, I really love this list. I think it's a perfect representation. I don't think most people can disagree with this.
And if you do, or if you totally agree, disagree, leave it in the comments.
Please.
So then we can chat and figure out why or why not you feel that way. So then we can try to convince you why we are correct.
Yes, definitely. But anyway, please, let's finish it up. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't give it a thumbs down. That's just rude. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And we shall see you in the next one. All right. Bye, y'all.
What was that?
I don't know.